God the Creator has given us this life to fulfill a purpose. And that purpose is to truly know ourselves and to know God. And so when we are passing through any stage of our life, when our attention goes towards our purpose, or to fulfilling our purpose, then we are taking steps in the right directions. We all pass through many difficult phases of life. There could be phases of financial difficulties or physical difficulties. And unfortunately, they do come in our lives at one time or another. Those are not times of despair. Every aspect of our life we should look at as being one in which we are learning, in which we are gaining. And even though at that stage it might be difficult for us to understand why we are going through that situation, we should realize that it is for our highest good. And so when we have that attitude in life of being in a state in which we realize that this existence is God's grace, then gratitude should be a part of our being. To have this existence, to take steps towards our goal, and to be able to reach our goal in this very lifetime. Life is quite short. Many times we might think 60, 70, 80, 90 years, 100 years is a long time, but when you look at life itself, those are not long periods. And as we age, it seems as if time is going much more faster than it did before. And so, even though when you think about time and it's going at the same speed, it feels as if it's going much faster, and it feels like we are getting to that stage of our life where physically we might not be here. And so each and every stage of our life that we pass through is one that we should enjoy, is one that we should appreciate, is one in which our attention needs to be focused more and more on the goal for which we've all come here. This is why when we look at the lives of the great saints and we look at their teachings, so much emphasis is placed on being able to be in the state of quietude, or of where we're able to wade away the noises of this world, the noises that keep us away from gaining true knowledge, which comes in silence. If our attention is only in the fragmented parts of our life, which is what we experience as we live at the level of our senses, then the whole being that we are, we will never be able to realize. So we need to be able to pass through that veil that is put by the chattering of a mind, by the pulls of the world outside, and then we will realize that beyond the veil is a knowledge which is eternal. Beyond that veil is the purity of our existence. Beyond that veil is an existence that has been shrouded, and that existence is a state of bliss. That's a state of joy. That's a state of happiness. When we live in this world, there's so much turmoil around us that we're unable to attain that state of bliss and joy. But that state is definitely there once the shroud can be shattered, once the veil can be removed, once we are able to go beyond all the chattering that comes because of our mind. And so the key is to be able to get to the state of calmness and peace and tranquility, a state where there's no ups and downs, where everything is peaceful and calm. And once we reach that state, then we will find that the true import of our existence will start to come out loud and clear in each and every one of our lives.